So guys, go ahead and give this video a like, because I'm about to go in on this topic. I'm going to explain exactly why you will thank the narcissist for what they did to you in the past or what they're doing to you right now. In the end, you will always thank them in the end, if you allow the situation you've been in with them to motivate you, to make you a better person. Because if not, you probably won't thank them. You probably won't move on from the situation, and you will let it consume you. You will let it break you down instead of letting it propel you forward. It's exactly what you should do, because what do narcissists do? They completely disrespect you. They completely downgrade you. They completely take advantage of you, make you feel stupid, embarrass you, because they're abusive people that lie every step of the way into what they're doing. So when you take that kind of shit from a human being, it's life-changing stuff. I've been completely lied to in the past. I've been completely disrespected in that regard. And by the same exact person that did this comes back running to me because they knew what I brought to the table. A lot of good things. But at that point, it's too late. You already exposed yourself. You already showed me what you're capable of. So, there's nothing you can do at that point. You just gotta improve. You gotta let situations like that push you forward, make you better. When you become better, everything else gets better. Everything else around you gets a lot better when you get better. That's why you should thank them. Because I was at a point in my life, in my late teens, where I wasn't even really trying. I just was not being the best I could be. But going through stuff like that forced me to be the best version of myself, which is why I can look back and thank them. And even today I can thank them right now for all the things that have happened, because it's a good motivation. And I don't even care who you are. Like, when I get disrespected, it's motivating. Anything that goes against me, it's motivating. Any haters that go against me, it's motivating. It's all very motivating. Because I don't accept defeat. I can take a loss, but I don't accept defeat. Defeat is where things end. I'm not going to end until I'm shut off for good, which means death. As long as I'm alive, I will be propelling forward. I don't care how I feel. I will propel forward. I will do the right things, and I'll get myself forward. I'll climb higher and higher and higher. So, when unnecessary things happen, when unnecessary things take place, it's a huge motivation. It's a wake-up call, more than anything. It just goes to show what people are all about. And obviously all people ain't like that, but people in the world exist that are like that, and it's a lot of wasted time on your hands when you benefit other people a lot and then they just completely throw you under the bus. I learned a lot from the past, because I benefit a lot of people that had no problem doing that. So it taught me a lot. You ain't really got nobody. You need the best version of yourself more than anything else. If you can be the best version of yourself, you'll be doing just fine. If you depend on other people, people can backstab you at any time. That's what I learned. And like I said, not everybody is a backstabbing bum. Not everybody is. There's people I do trust today. But when there's people like that out there in the world, it makes you trust less. When you go through things like that, it makes you trust less. And it makes you want to trust yourself even more. So you have to work harder. And that's going to make you have a better relationship with yourself. Because there's a lot of codependent people in the world where they can't stay off their phones, or they're talking to everybody else, and they need friends, they need this, they need that. And I'm not saying any of those things are bad things, but, well, talking to too many people is definitely a bad thing. Because it makes you more codependent and less skillful in being yourself. Realistically, that is the truth. And you become less valuable when you're dependent on other people. You are. When you value yourself and you get better yourself, you are just better. And you don't need people to get other things. You don't need people to do anything really. And this is what going through situations with these narcs has taught me. Because maybe I was too dependent on other people in the past. And I never felt that way at the time. But there's a reason I was so affected at that time when things happened. Because you do become dependent on certain people. And when they leave, it's devastating. So it's a big learning lesson. And the busier you get with your life, the better. The better you get at being you, the better things will be. You cannot place your value on somebody else. You have to value yourself and get better. So if you guys go through situations like this, or have in the past, or anything like this, it should teach you a magnificent lesson on what to do moving forward. You will reach a point where you have no choice. It's either sink or swim. Pretty sure you want to swim, you don't want to sink. You got to swim. Because these motherfuckers want you to sink. They want you dead. They want you below them. They want to use you and keep swimming as they push you down underneath the water and kick you down. And they will keep swimming to keep themselves up. You ain't finna be that person, bro. You are going to swim on your own. You don't need to kick nobody's head to continue to swim, but they do. That's what these narcs do. Because they don't have the skill to be good themselves. So when you go back to the drawing board after all the abuse happens, and you start swimming very good on your own because you work on yourself very hard, these narcs want you back bad. Whether it be the ex-person you were with, or your friends, or whatever. These people want you back because you're a valuable person. You know how to swim very well. You're a strong swimmer. You're strong and well-rounded in life. So of course they want you back. And if you take them back, you're an idiot. You keep swimming. You're going coast to coast. You have to make those situations in the past make you better. If you don't, you will pay. If you do get better, if you do become wiser, stronger, and just better all around, you'll be doing just fine. You see, those things that happened to me, I needed that to happen. Didn't feel nice at the time, but I needed that to happen. To turn me into a fucking animal. I can do it all on my own. I can do it all myself. I don't need these backstabbing bums anywhere near me. I'll become successful. I'll become the best version of myself. All while taking everybody up with me to the top. So, and these people will always forever be on the bottom. Like the scavengers they are. pissed because they can't get near the winners. They can't get near anybody that's winning. They want to, but they can't because they're too far down. They can't reach those people. They can't reach you when you become the best version of yourself. You're never going to get narked when you are the best version of yourself. You're too smart for that. You're way too wise. You're way too switched on. When you become the best version of yourself, like for real, you can't be fucked with. You're ahead of the world. You're in the top %, and you're not coming down. You're going to get narked when you're being average. You're going to get narked when you're not at your best. That's when I got narked, because I wasn't even trying. You're in the mix with everybody else, a whole bunch of other people who was not doing all that hot. That's when you're going to get narked. That's why I'm giving you guys this best advice. This is why I'm giving you guys this motivation to become the best version of yourself, because that solves every fucking thing. Don't you get it? It's what solves everything. You're not going to get narked if you're being the best version of yourself. But if you devote your life to other people and, oh, I need people, I need this, I need that, I need a girlfriend, I need a boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to be using that time to become the best version of yourself. You're not going to be ahead of the pack. Because you're too stuck on all this average shit. Become the best first. Then maybe you get a girlfriend, maybe you get a boyfriend, maybe you can get this, maybe you can get that. But make sure you're being the best you can be first. That comes first. This is what I wish I was taught even younger. But I learned it young enough. I gotta be grateful for that. Because there's people that don't learn this shit until 30s, 40s, 50s. Which would be horrendous. Because a lot of time's gone by that point. I learned a lot by 18. And that's very young to learn this stuff. So like I said, I gotta be grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all the experiences I've been through in the past with those people. Because it woke me up. It did something to me. These narcs brought the best out of me. And it propelled me forward. It gave me the kick. It gave me the motivation I truly, truly needed. It brought me down to earth. It's almost like my life flashed before my eyes and it showed me the truth. It's like the red pill was taken when all that kind of shit happened. Like I knew I was far away from who I should have been. I don't know why I got that awakening, but I did. And that's when I started going try hard, because I knew I was a talented guy. I knew I could do just about anything I set my mind to. And it took some stuff like that to happen to me for me to be able to bring out the best of myself. And after that, everything in life became a lot easier. Like, I don't know how to explain that part really, but it's just like when you work really hard on yourself and you go from not even trying at all in life. Like, I wasn't trying with health and fitness. I was still fit, but I wasn't my fittest, if that makes sense. I just wasn't trying. I always had good genetics. If anybody else would have been me and they weren't blessed with genetics, they would not have been in good shape at all. But going through what I did, it made me go try hard. And that's what I needed to do. I believe everybody should be competitive with their lives. Everybody should be going try hard. Everybody should be climbing and digging tooth and nail to the top, to where they want to be. And sometimes it takes situations like that to really wake you up. Like it happened with me. because it showed me the truth. And as I took those years to improve, the narcissist comes back. They want you bad. But you don't want them, because you're good. You're in a good place. You're working hard. Good things are happening. You don't want to ruin nothing like that. And in fact, you can't take them back, because when you see them, it upsets you. It angers you. It just, you can't, how can you be cool with someone that completely did something, like completely backstabbed you like that? It's not that you still hold this anger and resentment and this bitterness towards them. It's just like, it's triggering when a person comes around you that did you wrong. It's not like when you don't see them, they're not around, you're just angry all the time. It's when you see them, it's like, damn, like it brings you back to what they last did. That's where we last left off. So that comes back when you see them. So there's no way, like, and they expect you to forget about it. They don't want to take accountability for it. They expect you to take them back with open arms. And like what you're thinking the whole time, it's just like, I don't want this person anywhere close to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, they want me to take them back? What? It's ridiculous. It is very ridiculous. They make no sense, man. Could you imagine doing someone wrong like that? Like, bad. Then a couple years later, seeing them for the first time and acting right, cool and nice and all lovey-dovey and shit like that. Like, how stupid are you? Like how dumb do you have to be? So it's just triggering when you see a person like that. It's like, motherfucker, what? You're lucky you don't get slap, choked. They are walking demons on earth. They will do anything to bring you down. Could you imagine if I would have took certain people back, or even certain friends or anything like this, to come back around and disrespect me again and try to downgrade me? You're looking to dig your own grave, pal. You're looking to dig your own grave. Because I don't accept fuckery into my life. Not even a little bit. If you want to act that way, you might pay a heavy ass price. I might put it on you. I might take you somewhere where you don't want to go. I'm just a person you don't want to fuck around like that, because I always handled shit my whole life. I'll handle shit accordingly. So they better watch themselves, because I am not playing games. I take care of things accordingly. If I have to strangle you half to death, then so be it. That's why you don't fuck around with some people, bro. But that's all these individuals do, you see. You know, there's no problem with it. There's no problem with it on their end, but when you retaliate whenever you want to do something, oh, you're the crazy person. You fucking dumbass. You see, they think it's alright to be abusive, but whenever you respond, you're a crazy person. You're the worst person in the world. You're psychotic. They make no sense. So this is why you avoid them, because you will literally turn into a person that you're not. Like, I'm a very calm person on a daily basis, but I can get pissed. I can get very mad. I can have a bad temper. I can. When shit goes that wrong, I'm a human being. What do you expect? I'm calm, but if you do the right thing, I can have a temper, and I can take your head clean off. So, don't do that dumb shit. You don't push people's buttons like that and expect all to go well. All is not going to go well when you're leaking from your nostrils and your eye sockets. But this is the type of person they will turn you into if you deal with them. That's why I don't deal with them, because I don't want to be that kind of a person. But if something crazy happens, even in a different situation, if someone attacked one of my good friends or something happened to someone that I cared about, you're looking to die. Because I take shit personal when it comes to stuff like that. You don't fuck with people that I care about. If you do, you will pay. And if you push wrong buttons on me, you're going to pay. So, do not go there. But they have no problem going there. That's why you don't deal with them, like I said. Just take what happened to you, whatever happened to you, and allow that to make you better. Take all that fuel and allow that to make you a better person. You don't retaliate. I never retaliated to these people. I never bloodied their nostrils and eye sockets. Didn't do that. Even though you feel like it. Of course you feel like it. Doesn't make it right to actually do it. But that's how far they push you, bro. I'm not joking. That's the kind of pain they will try to put on you. They will make you want to do those things. I know so many, I shouldn't say I know so many, but I know situations that happen in the world where narcs put people in jail because they mess with them mentally. And that person did something physically because the narc messed with them in the wrong ways. Narcs put people in jail. Innocent people that are fair game. But you can't let that kind of shit happen to you. You gotta let what they did motivate you and just get better. That's all you have to do. And stay away from them. Because they are trouble. They are troublemakers. You cannot win with them. You can't make things work with them. All they do is try to get over on you and make you take big fat L's. If you talk to narcs, if you're around these people, I promise you, you will take big fat L's. There's no winning with them. So, do yourselves a favor, get the fuck away from them right now.